Hello, my name is Nathaniel Atto. You can catch up with all the fun and inspiration on the Joy Sports link here on Joy 99.7 FM, together with all other shows over and over again. It's very simple. All you need to do is go to myjoyonline.com/podcast and relive all of those fun moments over and over again. Joy 99.7 FM, your radio for discerning listeners.
Joy 99.7.
And still on stories that has to do with UEFA, last night they released the nominees for the best player, best coach, best positional player, as well as the best goalkeeper. And Chelsea's duo of N'Golo Kante and Joginho have been nominated, and they will be coming up against Manchester City's Kevin De Bruyne for who will be UEFA Men's Player of the Year. Joginho also won the Euro 2020 competition with Italy, whilst N'Golo Kante, who was with France, unfortunately exited the competition at the quarter-final stage. Now, this is the list of nominees for the Men's Coach of the Year. Manchester City's Pep Guardiola, he led them to win the English Premier League and lost the UEFA Champions League final. Roberto Mancini led Italy to win the Euro Championship for the first time in 53 years. Thomas Tuchel, who came to Chelsea midway through the season, led Chelsea to win the UEFA Champions League. And these are the nominees for positional award announced yesterday by UEFA. Thibaut Courtois of Real Madrid, Ederson of Manchester City, and Edouard Mendy of Chelsea, the goalkeepers who are vying to be voted UEFA's best goalkeeper. For defender positional play, you have Cesar Azpilicueta of Chelsea, Ruben Dias of Manchester City, and Antonio Rudiger of Chelsea. Chelsea appears to be dominating all the awards nominees put together by UEFA. As you can see again, midfielders, you have Kevin De Bruyne, Joginho, and Kante again, who are competing for the topmost award. The same players who are also competing for the best midfielder according to UEFA. Now let's take a look at the fixtures that were happening across Europe this weekend, and we start with the English Premier League. It is match day 2, and we'll have Liverpool come up against Burnley. Aston Villa will stay at home and play Newcastle United. Crystal Palace will come up against newly promoted Brentford. Leeds United, who were hammered by Manchester United on match day 1, will host Everton, and Manchester City, who lost to Spurs, will also play newly promoted side Norwich City. There's Brighton and Hove Albion, who will also be coming up against Watford. These are the fixtures for Saturday. And on Sunday, we'll have Southampton versus Manchester United. Wolverhampton Wanderers will play Tottenham Hotspur, whilst there's going to be a London derby between Arsenal, who lost their opening game to Brentford, versus Chelsea, who defeated Crystal Palace by 3-0. And then on Monday night football, is West Ham United versus FA Cup champions Leicester. La Liga now, and on Saturday we'll have Alaves. They will play Mallorca. Espanyol will play Villarreal. Granada will also play Valencia, whilst Atletico Bilbao will come up against Barcelona. And then on Sunday, Real Sociedad, they will sit at home and play Rayo Vallecano, and Atletico Madrid, who are defending champions of the competition, will play Elche. Levante will also come up against Real Madrid. And then on Monday is Getafe versus Sevilla. Osasuna will also play Celta Vigo. And in the French Ligue A, they are in week 3 now. It's Brest versus Paris Saint-Germain. This game was played last night, and it was the French champions. No, they're not the champions. They lost the league title to Lille just gone by season, and the former champions later, they won. And then Monaco will also come up against Lens. Saint-Etienne will play the champions radar, which is Lille. And on Sunday is Lyon versus Clermont, Bordeaux versus Angers, Metz versus Reims, Montpellier will come up against Lorient, Strasbourg will play Troyes, Rennes will come up against Nantes, Nice versus Marseille. And in the Rennes setup, we have Ghana's Suleiman Kamaldeen, who will be in action. In Serie A, it is Inter Milan versus Genoa, Hellas Verona will come up against Sassuolo, Empoli versus Lazio, Torino will play Atalanta. On Sunday is Bologna versus Salernitana, and Udinese will come up against Juventus, Napoli versus Venezia, and Roma will come up against Fiorentina. And on Monday is Cagliari, who will come up against Spezia, and Sampdoria. They will play AC Milan. These are going to be the matches that will be happening on Monday in the Italia Serie A. For Bundesliga, it's RB Leipzig versus Stuttgart. This game happening. It happened yesterday, rather. And there's also Saturday fixtures. Eintracht Frankfurt will come up against Augsburg. Hertha Berlin will play Wolfsburg. There's Freiburg versus Borussia Dortmund. Greater Fürth will play Armenia. And there's Bochum 1848 versus Mainz 05. Bayern 04 Leverkusen will also play Bayern Mönchengladbach. And on Sunday is Hoffenheim versus Union Berlin and Bayern Munich, who won the German Super Cup. They will come up against FC Cologne. That is your sports for now on the AM show with me, Muftau Nabila Abla. But we've got more sports stories to share with you on myjoyonline.com. It's been a pleasure coming your way. Thanks very much for your company.